Sinners and a Mule is the story of two ladies of pleasure who get kicked out of town, then run into a bounty hunter and make the hunter an offer he cannot refuse.
Sheriff!
I never meant for us to get the boot.
I was fixing to leave this place anyway.
Alice is one of the sinners in Two Sinners and a Mule. Between the characters of Alice and Nora, I would say in the beginning, Nora was more of the leader of the two of them. She was, more of the badass one. She had been around a little bit more.
You breathing?
Alice is more a woman of faith. Because she in the script, she mentions God and she mentions how she wants to be, made anew and start a new life and leave her old life behind. So I kind of thought that was really intriguing to put into the script and to incorporate into the character.
I am obliged.
I have a bounty hunter that's been dogging me.
You ain't in no shape to take on this fella. We'll help you. For half the bounty.
Just my luck.
Because, you don't see that every day in films now. So I thought that was really interesting. Alice at the end, though, she has such a character arc. Like where she starts and where she ends is completely different. She starts off as a sinner and then has this arc to where she's pretty badass in the end. Don't want to give away the ending, but in the end, she's really been through a lot, and she's really a changed woman.
What do you two know about chasing hard men?
Going into business with someone's like going to bed with him. The more you know about him, the easier it'll be when things tumble.
It is a Western, but there's also an adventure element to it. There's a faith element to it. And there's also kind of a love story element to it.
Next!
The time period, I think, is something that kind of draws people because, it's not modern day. It is a different culture. It's a different time. But people were very passionate back then, I feel.
Just kicked your ass. Where'd you learn to shoot like that?
Most fathers get their little girls pretty little things, but not my daddy.
So I feel like people had like this work ethic in them because we didn't have modern technology. So they kind of had to rely on that work ethic. And also people got really used to heartache back then, I think. That people should come see Two Sinners and a Mule because it first of all, it has the two female leads, which you don't often see in Westerns. And then we've got a guy in there to balance it out and make it kind of a trio, which I think really adds to the banter of the characters. But what I really like about the film is the fact that there is like faith involved in it. It's not a faith-based movie or anything like that, but it's an adventure that shows you how you can get through heartache and really tough times by having a faith in a higher power. So, because it ends up working out in the end.